Last weekend, I went 10-1 with my college and pro picks, premium and free selections combined. 3-0 sweep with my premium plays. Last Saturday, of course, cashing in with a 15-dimer on Kansas State against Oklahoma State in revenge. Then scoring with another 15-dimer on the Baltimore Ravens over Cleveland on Sunday. And then a 10-dime play on New Orleans on Monday night against Philadelphia. And then went 7-1, of course, with the freebies along the way. So far this week, off to a pretty darn good start, hitting the biggest play of my career. My 30-dime release, 2012 Game of the Year with Arkansas State getting the job done thanks to a second-half surge against UL Monroe. On Thursday night, I've got 3 more free selections coming your way in just a moment in college football, plus money-saving discount coupon code that could potentially save you hundreds of dollars off your total purchase today. But first, let's start with who's hot and who's got the big play, because, guys, there are a number of hot handicappers at the site here that are going all out today. Chief among them, Scott Delaney, today with the biggest play of his career in college football. Now, you may recall last Sunday he had the biggest play ever in the NFL, his first ever 150-dime NFL release. And it was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a 1-point road dog, winning comfortably 42-32 over the Oakland Raiders in California last Sunday. Well, today he has a play that matches that one in its intensity. His first ever 150-dime college football release of his career. And it's a 150-dime winner, number 2 in a row. It's a 3-touchdown blowout. It goes on the early card. He's won 7 of the last 11 days overall, making $10 bettors, $1,950 in that 11-day stretch. And he's putting almost all of that bankroll on the line with this play. And to give you a little perspective, this play is 3 times stronger than his 50-dime winners on Oklahoma over Iowa State last Saturday, on the Saints Monday night, and his 50-dime teaser, mixed sport, Virginia Tech plus the points against Florida State, and Indianapolis taking care of business against Jacksonville on Thursday night. So Scott Delaney, a big one. Jeff Benton, without a doubt, one of the hottest football, matter of fact, actually, let me just rephrase that. He is the hottest handicapper at this site, period, because over the last 42 days, so we're talking about a 6-week period, $10 bettors have won $6,580. He's coming off a 2-0 basketball sweep last night, but today, guys, it's all about football as he goes for winning day, number 10 out of 11, with his 100-dime Road Warrior Game of the Year. It goes on the early card. Road Warrior Game of the Year, 100-dime play, winning day number 10 out of 11. Now, keep in mind, he is a perfect 4-0 this season with 75-dime releases, 2-0 in college, 2-0 in the pros. Last Saturday, hitting a 75-dime play with Wake Forest, and this play, of course, is 25% stronger. Hit both basketball selections last night. Had a 40-dime winner on the Colts on Thursday, a 30-dime winner on Bowling Green outright on Wednesday at Ohio. And this play, of course, is naturally bigger than them all. Once again, winning day number 10 out of 11 from the hottest handicapper here at the site, Jeff Benton, 100-dime Road Warrior Game of the Year. He's only had one play bigger all season, and that was in the NFL as one and only 150-dime Monday Night Game of the Year winner on the Saints. Craig Davis. Now, 50-dime plays, you know, are more or less his bread and butter releases, and he's done extremely well with them on a 24-13 run over the past year and a half. Today, he's got to play twice as strong. His 100-dime teaser winner, number 3 in a row. Now, Craig, like myself, like Shawn Michaels, loves teasers. You can't blame us. I mean, look at the success. But in particular here, look at Craig Davis's success. Last Saturday, gave you a 100-dime teaser on Alabama and LSU under, combined with Southern Cal as a 15-point dog against Oregon, okay? Then he came back with another 100-dime teaser winner on Monday night with New Orleans and the under against Philadelphia. Well, today, his 100-dime teaser winner number 3 in a row, and that is his max wager play, guys. It is on your game between Washington and Utah, a rather obscure contest going in the Pac-12 at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're looking for a bailout play, may I suggest Craig Davis with, once again, his 100-dime winner, number 3 in a row. Shawn Michaels, 50-dime college blowout of the month. Hit his 50-dime NFL blowout of the month this past Sunday with the Houston Texans over Buffalo. $10 bettors have won $6,825. in college and pro football combined the past 3 years following Sean's advice. So those are among the big plays from the various handicappers here at the site. Let me give you your money-saving discount coupon code, guys. It is in honor of the NHL and the stupidity of the Players Union and management and the strike. Let's make it Hockey 20. Because as this season winds down here in football and the NBA and college basketball is underway, other than season ticket holders and you diehards and those hockey hotbeds across the North American landscape, does anyone give a damn that the NHL is on strike? That coupon today is going to be Hockey 20. Hockey 20. Now, what is so unique about this coupon? If you happen to be a newcomer to the site, well, shame on you, because I've been giving out these type of coupons every single Saturday for nearly a year now. This coupon will save you 20% off your total purchase price. Not an individual play, off your total purchase price. It's a mix and match coupon. You can buy multiple handicappers. You can buy their single plays for Saturday. You can buy long-term packages. And let me show you how the savings quickly add up. So Jeff Benton, now I've told you over the past 6 weeks, he's meant $10 better, $6,580. Let's say you wanted to make a long-term commitment with Jeff. Let's say you wanted to get 30 days of his service. It normally costs $449. Just like that, guys, you use that coupon and you are going to be saving $85 off the purchase of his 30-day package. Let's say not only did you want Jeff Benton's package, but you wanted Scott Delaney's big play today, his 150-dime play, his max wager release in college football this year. It cost $89.95. You would take 20% off that price and save almost $18. The only catch with this coupon is you've got to put everything in your shopping cart at one time. And then it takes 20% off your total purchase. You can't come in and buy Scott's play and buy Jeff's play, and then because Craig Davis, as I told you, goes at 10:30 Eastern Time, his 100-dime teaser winner number 3 in a row, come back 7 hours later and buy that one. The coupon will not work. Everything in your shopping cart at one time. I always do these coupons, FYI, for you newcomers here at the site on Saturdays, because about 80 to 85% of you at the site are locked into long-term packages with one or more handicappers. So I like to be able to allow you to continue to maximize your savings, plus using instant rebates that are applicable. Guys, if you're in the middle of, for example, of a Jeff Benton long-term package, you want to add another 30 days to it, go ahead, do it. It'll add 30 more days to your count and give you the discount as well. Again, the coupon code today is Hockey20, HOCKEYMOUSE. Just kidding. Hey, what the hell? HOCKEY and the number 20. 3 guys are running in customer service going, what the hell is DeMarco talking about at Mickey Mouse? Well, it is a Mickey Mouse league when you think about it. Mickey Mouse Management, Mickey Mouse Players Union Director, Donald Fair. What do you expect? Hockey, HOCKEY and the number 20. HOCKEY and the number 20. No space between hockey and 20. Put it all together. Enter it in your shopping cart. When prompted, you'll save 20% off your total purchase price. And that's, guys, is how you save potentially hundreds and hundreds of dollars off your total purchase price today. Okay, let's get to some free picks here for you. First game I'm going to take a look at is going to be the game between Clemson and Maryland. Listen, you know all about the problems with Maryland with their quarterbacks. They are starting their 5th-string quarterback this year. If you've been playing quarterback for Maryland this year, it has not been a good year injury-wise. One season-ending injury after another. Now, the fact that they're starting their 5th-string quarterback is one thing. The fact that he happened to be playing linebacker earlier this season, and he's a freshman, well, that, of course, will lead to some problems. Listen, I just don't see how they compete at Clemson, especially since, Clemson had all it could handle last year when it went to College Park and had to pull off the second biggest comeback in Clemson school history to earn the win as the Tigers trailed 35-17 last year before rallying for the 56-45 win. They are not going to have any difficulties here doing so in Death Valley today, kicking off a stretch of 3 consecutive home games to cap the regular season, which of course concludes a couple of weeks from now with a visit from their arch rival South Carolina as Steve Spurrier comes to Death Valley. So I love Clemson in this spot. Listen, we know what the Clemson Tigers can do offensively. I've used them so many times this year as paid picks and also as free picks, but lately they've been getting the job done defensively, giving up an average of just 17 points in their last 3 games. Offensively, hey, my God, they've been on a roll. Their quarterback, Boyd, he's 10 touchdown passes in his last 2 games combined, 68% completions on the season, 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Yeah, I will go with them, and I think that they could win this game, by 40 or 50 points, really. I mean, the second string for Clemson offensively is better than anything Maryland's going to run out on the field. So I'll go with Clemson and lay the big number, and you're saying, oh my God, Al, you're laying 31.5 points. So what? I gave you a 35-point favorite last weekend with Northern Illinois, and all they did was win 62-0. And speaking of the Mid-American Conference, let's head back to my favorite conference in America, the MAC, and take a look at the game between Akron and Massachusetts. 2 teams that have combined for a whopping 1 win on the season. And for this, you got to wonder, did Akron coach Terry Bowden really come out of retirement to take on a Zips team to have 1 win on the season? Now, keep in mind, he did promise, he did say, whether it was jokingly, sarcastically, whatever, he did say he guaranteed they would have 2 wins this season. Well, hey, look, they've only won 1 game each of the last 2 years, but I say they get the win today as the big-time favorite at home. What are they laying? 17 points today against UMass. This UMass team, because of injuries, because it's stepping up to Division 1A ball this year, has struggled, to say the least. This is a UMass team that is 0-9 straight up on the season. They've scored a total of 21 points in their last 4 games. They've had all types of injuries on offense this year. They were the team that got destroyed by Northern Illinois 63-0 last Saturday when I gave you the Huskies as the 35-point favorite. Prior to that, 2 Saturdays ago, they got destroyed in Nashville 49-7. And keep in mind, this is not a Vanderbilt team that kept you thinking that they were going to be scoring 49 points every week. They're known for their defense, but they put 49 up on the board. So they're in the unenviable position of playing for the 3rd consecutive Saturday on the road for a team that's beaten up and plays no defense. And keep in mind, their most recent road game prior to these last 2 weeks, they took on a Western Michigan team that was minus its starting quarterback, and they got smoked in that particular game as well, 52-14. Bad team. I mean, they're giving up an average of almost 39 points a game. Listen, Akron has struggled, but it's their home finale. I was very encouraged with the way the Zips played last week at Kent State before succumbing 35-24. And remember, the Golden Flashes are 5-0 in first place in the South Division of the MAC Conference, but Akron really gave them a battle in this one. And I like Akron to improve on its 1-9 record this season by earning the win and cover in their season finale. Your final free pick is going to be in the ACC once more. Oh, hey guys, quick reminder, fantasy football contest. You can see the results of who won last week right here underneath the video report. Runs again this week, free to enter again. If you entered last week, enter again. $500 total prize money, top 20 finish in the money, $125 first prize. You got to 1 o'clock Eastern time on Sunday, so why not put in your rosters now and then tweak them as game time approaches? That's the best way to play it. Instant gratification. You don't wait till the end of the season. This contest, as always, free to enter, is over with after Monday night's game between the Steelers and Chiefs. Most of you will probably fall asleep in the first quarter in that game. I wouldn't blame you. And then Tuesday, you'll be seeing the results right here. Again, $500 total prize money, $125 to the first place finisher, top 20 finish in the money. Click on the ads here at the site. Okay, North Carolina and Georgia Tech. North Carolina has a huge advantage in this game. And it's not that they're playing at home, where they're 5-0 against the spread this season, and 5-0. Can't beat 5-0 against the spread, bottom line. But it's the fact that they're coming off a bye. And that was beneficial for 2 reasons, because they scored a last-second touchdown on a punt return to beat arch-rival NC State 2 Saturdays ago. So off that big emotional win, they got a bye. But more importantly, anytime you're a college team and you get a bye in November, that is just huge for teams that are beaten up. Now, the reason I think that it's even more important that they had the bye off the North Carolina State game is because, remember, they are ineligible to qualify for a bowl game this season. So that, in essence, was their big game, their big bowl game. You beat your arch rival. But this is another big game as well, because this is a revenge spot for them against Georgia Tech. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I was on Georgia Tech, and I used them as a big play against Boston College. They were coming off a bye. They had lost 3 consecutive games. Their defense had been pathetic. Paul Johnson, the head coach, had fired Al Groh as defensive coordinator, and they responded with a solid, if not spectacular, win against Boston College, covering the double digits at home. So the very next Saturday, 2 weeks ago, I decided, hey, I'm going to come right back with Georgia Tech once more. They were playing BYU. BYU was off the tough, heartbreaking loss to Notre Dame. They were playing the second straight week on the road. I figured BYU would absolutely get destroyed by Georgia Tech. Well, that was kind of a mistake because BYU rolled 41-17 in that contest. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You know what I mean? That's why I'm going to go with North Carolina. Listen, also, do you know the home team has covered every single one of the Tar Heels' 9 games this season? This is a well-balanced offensive team. They like to play that hurry-up, no-huddle attack often. You know, if they can run 80 plays in a game, they're all for it. I mean, it's not quite the speed that Oregon plays at, but it's definitely an up-tempo attack. They can throw the ball. They can effectively run the ball as well. Georgia Tech, absolutely no defense. And also a team that has just cost bettors a fortune here in Vegas because Georgia Tech has only covered 4 of its last 17 games. This line has come down. Earlier in the week it was 9.5. You can get North Carolina at 7.5 to 7, depending on where you're shopping today. I think it's a great price. So, North Carolina is a free pick today. Another ACC pick is going to be Clemson. Your final free pick is going to be Akron. You have the money saving discount coupon code to save 20% off your total purchases. Hockey20. That'll do it. You know who's hot, who's not. Good luck to you all, and I'll catch you again on Sunday.